I am Geeta from Government Science College. In this video, I am going to explain to you how to solve a total differential equation both manually as well as through maxima. So let us take a total differential equation. First we'll see what is the condition for an equation to be integrable. A necessary and sufficient condition for the total differential equation of the form p dx plus q dy plus r dz, where p, q and r are functions of x, y and z, to be integrable is that p into dou q by dou z minus dou r by dou y plus q into dou r by dou x minus dou p by dou z plus r into dou p by dou y minus dou q by dou x must be equal to 0. Or we can write it in the form of a determinant. In the first row, the elements as p, q and r. In the second row, again the elements as p, q and r. In the third row, we can write dou by dou x, dou by dou y and dou by dou z. If the determinant value is equal to 0, then also the equation is said to be integrable. So let us take one problem based on this now. Verify the condition of integrability and hence solve. So here they have given 2x square plus 2xy plus 2xz square plus 1 into dx plus dy plus 2z dz is equal to 0. Here p is nothing but the coefficient of dx. So p is 2x square plus 2xy plus 2xz square plus 1. Q is nothing but the coefficient of dy, which will be equal to 1. And r will be coefficient of dz, which will be equal to 2z. So we'll write it in the form of a determinant. First row the elements as p, q and r. Second row p, q, r. Third row dou by dou x, dou by dou y and dou by dou z. We'll expand this. When I expand, first term 2x square plus 2xy plus 2xz square plus 1 into dou by dou z of 1 is 0 minus dou by dou y of 2z, that is also 0, minus 1 into dou by dou z of this p term. If I take dou by dou z of the p term, differentiation of 2x square with respect to z is 0. Differentiation of 2xy with respect to z is 0. Differentiation of 2xz square will become 4xz and differentiation of 1 is 0 minus dou by dou x of 2z, that is also equal to 0, plus 2z into dou by dou y of this entire term p term. So differentiation of 2x square is 0 with respect to y plus differentiation of 2xy with respect to y will become 2x and differentiation of 2xz square plus 1 with respect to y also will be 0. So first term is 0 already, minus 4xz plus 4xz, this is also equal to 0. Therefore, the given equation is integrable. Now we have to see how we can solve this equation. There are many methods. In this now, here we are using one of the variable as constant. Since y and z, that is q dy plus r dz, since it is easily integrable, we are assuming here x is constant. So when x is constant, dx will become 0. So if dx is 0, the given equation here, this entire term will become 0. It reduces to dy plus 2z dz is equal to 0. So we'll integrate this now. We'll try to solve this equation now. This will become integration of dy is y because there is no x and z term here, plus integration of 2z with respect to dz will become z square. So y plus z square is equal to c. So now we'll assume this constant c is a function of x. So y plus z square is equal to f of x. So now I'll transfer this f of x to the other side. We'll get minus f of x plus y plus z square is equal to 0. So now I have got a part of the solution, but still I should know what is this f of x. For this now, we'll differentiate now. When I differentiate this equation 4, we will get now minus differentiation of f of x will become f dash of x into dx plus differentiation of y will become dy. Differentiation of z square will become 2z dz is equal to 0. So let us compare this equation with the given equation. When we compare these two equations, here in the given equation we are having dy plus 2z dz. So here also I am having dy plus 2z dz. So automatically even the coefficient of x also must be same. Therefore from this we will get minus f dash of x is equal to 2x square plus 2xy plus 2xz square plus 1. So now here we have y plus z square is equal to f of x. So here I will substitute that in this equation. So we will write minus f dash of x as it is, 2x square as it is. In these two terms I will remove 2x common factor. Then we have a term y plus z square. So y plus z square is nothing but f of x plus 1. So now rearranging the terms of this equation, we can write this as f dash of x means df by dx plus 2x into f of x is equal to, transfer this 2x square plus 1 to the other side, it will become minus 2x square plus 1. So when we notice this equation, this is a linear differential equation of the form dy by dx plus py is equal to q. So whenever it is a linear differential equation, we have to find the integrating factor. So the integrating factor here, the value of p here is nothing but 2x. So it will become e to the power of integral p dx will become the integrating factor. So e power integration of 2x dx, which is equal to e to the power of x square. Therefore, the solution of this is f of x into e to the power of x square, because we will write the solution of the linear differential equation as, when we have in the form of dy by dx plus py is equal to q, we will write the solution as y into integrating factor is equal to integral of q into integrating factor into dx plus c. In the same way, here y is nothing but f of x. So f of x into integrating factor is e to the power of x square is equal to integral of minus 2x square plus 1 into integrating factor is e to the power of x square into dx. So left hand side will be as it is. We will try to integrate the right hand side here. So f of x e power x square will be as it is. Now let me split this into two integrals, minus 2x square into e power x square dx minus 1 into e to the power of x square dx. This can be split into 2x square as x into 2x into e to the power of x square into dx minus, we will write this integral as it is. In this integral, for the first term, we will apply integration by parts. At the same time, I will keep x square as t. If I keep x square as t, 2x dx will become dt, and this is in the form of e power t dt, which is nothing but e power t, where t is nothing but x square. This whole term will become a single integration for us now. So when I apply integration by parts for this now, I will write minus x as it is. Integration of this entire term will become e power x square. Then minus into minus will become plus. Integration of this will become e power x square into differentiation of x is 1 into dx, and write this integral as it is. So now when you notice this, these two integrals will get cancelled and we will get it as minus x e power x square plus c. And the left hand side is f of x into e power x square. Therefore, f of x will be equal to minus x plus c e power minus x square. But what is f of x? Here we got f of x is nothing but y plus z square. Substitute here, then it will become y plus z square is equal to minus x plus c e power minus x square, or y plus z square plus x is equal to c e power minus x square is the solution. In the next video, I'll give the maxima program for this now. So now in this video, we'll see the maxima program to solve a total differential equation. The maxima program to solve a total differential equation. The very first thing that we have to do here is give a kill all command. The problem here is in the form of 2x square plus 2x into y plus z square plus 1 dx plus dy plus 2z dz is equal to 0. So here p is nothing but the coefficient of dx. Coefficient of dx in the given problem is 2x square plus 2x y plus z square plus 1, and q is the coefficient of dy is 1, and the coefficient of dz is r will become 2z. So the given equation is of the form, I call this as EQN. This is my user variable. You can call it by any name, but maintain whatever that you have taken till the end of the program. So p into dx, dx in the maxima can be written as del of x. But I doesn't want to do any differentiation or simplification of the term dx. That's why we are giving a backslash here. So backslash will represent the term as it is without doing any operation, plus q star dy. Dy means backslash del of y. Del of y means dy in maxima, plus r star backslash del of z. I doesn't want to display this output, so we have kept it as it is. In the next step, we have taken the condition of integrability. That is I colon p star dou q by dou z. Dou q by dou z is nothing but diff of q comma z minus dou r by dou y, that is diff of r comma y, plus q star dou r by dou x, that is nothing but diff of r comma x minus diff of p comma z, plus r star diff of p comma y minus diff of q comma x. This I, whatever that we have written, is nothing but the condition of integrability. So this I should simplify. For simplification in maxima, we'll give a command ratsimp. Ratsimp command will be given to do all rationalization, simplification, everything. So now if that value is 0, then it is integrable. Otherwise it is not integrable. So now we are using a if-else statement at this stage. If ratsimp of y is not equal to 0, then disp, the given equation is not integrable. Hence there is no solution. This asterisk symbol will be used for not equal in maxima. Else, if this condition is satisfied, the other option here, this should be equal to 0. That is the meaning. But no need to mention that if this doesn't happen, then the remaining thing can happen. So else, disp, the given equation is integrable. So if it is integrable, then I should proceed with the statement there. So what we have done when we did the sum manually in the previous video, we took x variable as constant. So now we are taking here x of x is equal to constant. All the constant terms in maxima will be taken it as percentage c. So I took here also as percentage c as the constant. So percentage is nothing else here. It is a constant. Since I took x of x, it is a function. Whenever we are defining a function in maxima, we should put both colon and equals. So x of x is colon equals percentage c. So next I should differentiate this now with respect to x. So diff of x of x comma x. I call this by some user variable h. If h is not equal to 0, then flag 1. else flag 0. Flag is a dummy variable here. You can use anything, either K or P, whatever. Don't use PQR because already PQR are a fixed symbols for me. So you can use any dummy variables here. So if the differentiation is 0, then I should proceed. So what will happen if flag is equal to 0? See, observe here, in the previous step I took colon, but here I am taking equals. So usually the students will do the mistake at this stage. Here I am comparing now. In the previous step I am assigning. When we are assigning the value, we should put colon. When we are comparing the statements, I should put equals. So if flag is equal to 0, then my equation, there I call it as eqn. Now I am taking as eqn1. This is again a user variable. I will be having only q dy plus r dz is equal to 0. Or I can write that equation as q plus r dz by dy is equal to 0. That is another form of writing my equation, which is nothing but a differential equation. So q plus r dz by dy, that is backslash, because I want to write it as dz by dy only, diff of z comma y is equal to 0. So this is the form of writing another form of a differential equation. Now I should solve this equation now. To solve any ordinary differential equation in Maxima, the command is ODE2. It's an inbuilt command. So ODE2 of, there must be 3 terms within the brackets. The first term is the equation which has to be evaluated. What is the dependent variable and what is the independent variable in that now. So I am solving eqn of 1. Here the dependent variable is z and the independent variable is y. So I am getting the solution of this z in terms of y. So when we solve the differential equation, I will get the constant of this first time. Any first order equation, the constant will be given in terms of a percentage c. So I am replacing that constant into a function of x because we have assumed x of x is equal to percentage c. So subst, substitute is a command. This is an inbuilt command again in Maxima, as percentage c is equal to f of x in the previous expression. That's why I call it as percentage. This percentage is nothing but the previous expression. So now I want to transfer all the terms to one side of the equal sign. So we are here, I am writing this as LHS of percentage minus RHS of percentage is equal to 0. I call this by the user variable A. Whatever you want, the user variables can be changed. So next step, what we have done when we did the manual part, I should differentiate this. So I call that as another eqn of 2 is equal to diff of percentage. So now I should compare the coefficients. Before I compare it, I should know what are the values of coefficient of dx, dy and dz. So here in the beginning I call it as PQR. Now I am calling it as P1, Q1 and R1. P1 is nothing but the coefficient of del x, means it is dx. In Maxima, del x is nothing but dx. So coefficient comparison, the inbuilt command again here is COEFF of LHS of EQN of 2 comma del x, means I need the coefficient of dx. Next I need the coefficient of dy, Q1 COEFF of LHS of EQN of 2 del y, and R1 COEFF of LHS of EQN of 2 of del s. Means here P1 will represent the coefficient of dx, Q1 will represent the coefficient of dy and R1 is the coefficient of dz. So here if Q by Q1 is equal to R by R1, then P is equal to P1. If coefficient of dy and dz, when we compare, if it is equal, then I can compare the coefficient of dx. So A1 is P minus P1 Next, I should substitute here y plus z square is equal to f of x in the previous expression, that is percentage. So again this is a differential equation. I should solve the differential equation. The command for this is ODE2 of the previous expression I should solve. Here the dependent variable is f of x and the independent variable is x. This has to be simplified. So we give a command ratsim of ODE2 of percentage comma f of x comma x. So now again I should substitute here f of x as y plus z square comma percentage, that is in the previous expression. This the solution is percentage, that is previous one. Otherwise these three steps you can call it by a usernames, any username that you like, and mention those usernames in the next steps there. So when we execute this using a shift enter button, I am getting the solution here as the output as the given equation is integrable and the solution is y plus z square is equal to minus e power minus x square into x e power minus x square minus c. This will become the solution of the given equation. Thank you.